Hey there, welcome to ITV. I'm Ambika Kalburgi. Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley led a trade mission consisting of more than 100 businessmen and professionals to 3 Indian cities in late November to early December in 2011. The 6-day mission visited Hyderabad, Mumbai, and New Delhi. This was the first such mission to India by a sitting Maryland governor. The goal was to foster greater economic ties between Maryland and India. Besides House Majority Leader Kumar Barve and the 2 Indian American delegates Aruna Miller and Sam Arora, many other state and county officials accompanied the governor in the mission. Vinod Jain and Raj Dave of India-US World Affairs Institute coordinated and led part of the delegation that went on securing business deals and getting many memorandums of understanding signed during the visit. Today we show you clips from their first stop, the city of Hyderabad in the state of Andhra Pradesh.
My name is Vinod Jain. I am the President and CEO of the India-US World Affairs Institute. We are the official partners to the state of Maryland for this delegation, for the business part of the delegation. And we are also bringing the certified trade delegation from the US Department of Commerce. It's my great pleasure to be here with our delegates here. And thank you very much, Mrs. Shanta Shahani, for hosting this dinner. And also to Synergy, who is actually paying for this dinner.
Many of your people are going to come tomorrow also, and there would be a meeting with the Chief Minister.
Let's welcome Dr. Rajan Rajan. We have 2 largest county executives, Princess County Executive Mr. Rashan Baker, Honorable, and Montgomery County Executive Honorable Mr. Ike Leggett, and our ex-County Executive Mr. Curry, and our Majority Leader Kumar Barve, and Delegate Aruna Miller, Mr. Bob Walker, Assistant Secretary of Department of Business and Economic Development. Is Bob here? Yeah. And the President of Montgomery College, Dr. Ballard. Vice President and Provost of Montgomery College, Dr. Sanjay Roy. Dr. Patrick O'Shea, University of Maryland Vice President. And the Governor and the entire delegation are going to spend entire 1 week in India. So that shows how vibrant India is, important partnership. And he wants to accomplish 2 important things during this trip. Number 1 is, of course, foreign direct investment trade mission, and number 2, diplomatic relationship.
First of all, it's my honor to be here on behalf of the Maryland General Assembly and on behalf of a General Assembly which is the only one in the United States of America to not have just 1 or 2, but 3 Indian American elected office holders in our chamber. Now, for those of you who are from India, actually from the Indian Welcoming Committee here, you need to understand that while it's important to us that you understand this, we in the state of Maryland very much value India and value the way India is developing, because many countries are growing quickly, many countries are doing some things correctly, but India is getting it done right. India is focusing on education. India is a liberal democracy. India is a secular democracy. India is a country that respects religious freedom. And of course, India is a country that now is a very strong free market country as well. We are very excited to be here. Maryland is a progressive state. We too are very secular and progressive and free market oriented, and we look forward to this episode here today, this week, as being the beginning of a very fruitful relationship. So, on behalf of the Maryland House of Delegates, it's my honor to say namaskar. Now let me introduce to you my very good friend and the county executive of one of the largest and most important counties in Maryland, Rashern Baker.
And I just want to say on behalf of Prince George's County, bringing a delegation of business people to India on this historic trade mission for us. We've got some heavy hitters with us from the private industry. We've got our former county executive who is now back in the private industry, heading up one of our major real estate development firms, Wayne Curry. Can we give him another round of applause? I don't know that any mission had not only the two largest jurisdictions county executive here, but the former county executive with us. And we had the head of our EDC, the president and CEO, Gwen McCall, who's with us also. And it's really through her work, working with the state, working with the governor's office, that we were able to bring a large group here. We look forward in Prince George's County of expanding our business opportunities with India, expanding the opportunities for you to do business in Prince George's County. So if you need to locate somewhere, we've got nice buildings there, so come. And for us to do business over here. And so for that, I want to thank you for having us, and we're looking forward to a great trip. Thank you very much.
Namaskaram, na peru Aruna Miller. Nina Hyderabad puttanu, 7 vayasulo Nina America kochanu. I'm so happy to be back here again. For those of you that don't know Telugu, I just said, good evening, my name is Aruna Miller, and I was born in Hyderabad, and I left this country when I was 7 years old. So it's great to be back to the place that I was born. And it's a great honor to have all of you here. Thank you for hosting this evening's event. And I want to thank all the dignitaries, elected officials, community leaders, and businessmen that are here this evening.
We want to create a permanent, ongoing relationship between the state of Maryland, Andhra Pradesh, and Maharashtra to begin with. We want more than just business deals, although we're going to get business deals. We want to create a permanent relationship between our state and India because we understand in Maryland that this is important for the people of Maryland. We understand that the best way to approach a sophisticated, progressive democracy like India is to do more than just have business deals, but also to work university to university and to work between elected office holders from both countries, because America and India are both sophisticated, well-rounded, democratic, free market countries. That's the relationship we want to create.
We have a large number of Indian Americans who are actually in Montgomery County in the state of Maryland. And we want to show the level of respect, hospitality, and access to America and certainly to Montgomery County in the state of Maryland as well.
Trade relations, a key parameter of Indo-US economic ties, holds unlimited possibilities. India is really featuring high in the US administration's goals of doubling US exports by 2015. At the same time, India has the aspiration of doubling its own exports by 2015. Needless to say, India is looking at the US in this regard.
I believe, and I've said this before, that Prince George's County is the economic engine, and I know I've got the county executive of Montgomery County coming right after me. But I know if you look at growth and opportunities, Prince George's County is the economic engine of the state of Maryland and therefore in the Washington region. And it's a great opportunity for us, and I say that with my colleagues here, knowing that we in the Washington region understand growth is going to take place, just like growth is taking place here in India around jobs, jobs, and jobs. And Governor, you were correct.
When you think about Montgomery County, you think about the connection with the 19 federal institutions that are there. But most importantly, with the Federal Food and Drug Administration, NIH, NIST, all working with and congratulating and building on the efforts that we have throughout the entire county.
Now it's my privilege to call upon His Excellency, Mr. Martin Joseph O'Malley, the Governor of Maryland, United States, to please deliver his special address.
Thank you very, very much. I'm so very grateful to Ike Leggett, County Executive of Montgomery County, the county that has a larger Indian American caucus than California and New York combined. That's a pretty big bragging right to have. And I want to thank Russ Baker, our county executive from Prince George's County. These are two of the strongest counties for my newly met Indian friends. These two counties are two of the largest, most dynamic counties in our state. They are both right when they say that they are economic engines of Maryland. What every business is looking for when they look for places to do business are those places that understand the importance of infrastructure and workforce and connection. Infrastructure, workforce, and connection. There are more than 3,000 businesses currently in Maryland owned by Indian Americans that employ over 26,000 people in our state. We have some tremendous universities that have brought us one of the most highly skilled workforces in the United States of America. Excuse me, last year we saw trade exports from Maryland to India increase by 18%. That's a pretty big increase in just 1 year. We are a state that has the best location, I would dare say, of any state in the eastern United States. We are centrally located right next to our nation's capital. We are a state that has two major metropolitan areas, Baltimore to our north and Washington, D.C. to our south, and are served by three major airports. We are within just a short day's drive to major cities like New York, Philadelphia, Boston, as well as other cities to our south.